Hello?
Hi, this is Tanisha.
Hi, this is, I believe I was talking to you last night about my, addiction.
Oh, yes, this is Joe.
Yeah, this is Joe.
Hi there, how are you doing today?
Could be better, well, I hurt my hip yesterday, and, actually, a little bit after you called, I was, slipped while I was getting out of the bathtub.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
And, yeah, I cracked my hip, so, yeah, I could be better, and, usually when I snort the dishwasher detergent. Um, it usually soothes the pain, so I went and did that, and I went right to bed.
Oh, okay. So, how long have you had this addiction for?
Well, here's how it all started. My friend dared me to do it, so I did it, and well, it was around like 5 months ago, probably.
Okay.
So yeah.
And so, I mean, does any family know about it or anything like that?
And my wife divorced me because of it around 4 months ago, and yeah, she divorced me, so she knows, and I'm pretty sure her parents. I'm pretty sure she told her parents why, and yeah, my parents know. But I'm 25, so
Okay. And so, what about do you have any type of health insurance that could help pay for you to get into treatment?
no, I don't have any right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, we do treat that, we treat a lot of different types of addiction. I mean, we even treat gambling addiction. Um, but it's just we're a private facility. So either, like most private insurances will cover, or you would be considered like a private pay. And then, sometimes people can't pay for it, but they have family members that know, like, the best thing to do is invest into their loved one's recovery. Because let's say if this took over your life and, it took your life for some reason, and then your family has to pay for a funeral. Like, a funeral is way more expensive than what it would be for you to come into treatment, you know? And it's a matter of, do you want to get help? Do you want to change? Do you want to get your life back? I mean, this addiction has, taken everything. It seems like your life, your marriage, and you're young. You don't want it to take anything else. Like, why, unfortunately, yes, we make a choice on the route to, go try things out, and because we get addicted to it, but we also have a choice to get better. And so, it does sound like you want to get better and get help. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made that first step and started talking to me on the computer.
Well, to be honest, I don't think any of my family would want to pay for my recovery because, to be honest, I don't think my wife loves me anymore because, well, why would she divorce me? And also, I really wouldn't want to accept anything from my parents. I don't think they like me anyways because, well, my mom's a bitch and my dad used to hit me a lot.
Okay.
So
Well, I mean, are you currently working where you could possibly finance it on your own?
Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm working at Friendly's. So
At where?
Friendly's ice cream.
Okay.
So to be honest with you, I really don't think that would pay. How much is the treatment?
I mean, we do have scholarships available that can help offset the amount of what's owed. I mean, but treatment can start from 8,000 up to 16,000. Now, like, I know I brought someone in yesterday. They were out of state, and I was able to use a scholarship for them to come in, and I was able to get them detox in a 28-day program down to 8,000.
Now what do you mean scholarship? Like a scholarship to like Harvard or?
Like, there's people that donate money to our facility to help other families might not have, say, 16,000. So
So
to bring it down to 8,000, sometimes we use those scholarships, but I would have to see if you qualify for it. Um, we have different scholarships that are available, and it just depending on your situation, I would have to present it to my director and see what we can use. Um, but it just depends. I bring in people all the time with different scholarships, but it depends on their addiction as well.
okay.
And
Well,
the scholarships you don't have to pay back. Those are donated, by different companies and people that want to help other individuals get better.
okay. So let's say like, could I have Cascade pay for my treatment? Hence, the the detergent that I am addicted to. So technically, it's kind of their fault. So could like they pay for my treatment?
I've never heard of that. That would have to be something you,
So like
um,
technically, I'm kind of suing them without suing them.
okay, well, I mean, if you're already talking with someone in regards to that, you could possibly say, hey, in regards to my settlement, I want you to pay for my treatment, because now I have an addiction.
Your approximate um cost. What do you think a treatment like? How long do you think it would like take for me to sober up or like get
Most people
detoxicated?
that I bring into treatment end up staying 90 days.
Nine. Do you really think I'm gonna need 90 days for an addiction to dishwasher detergent?
You know what? An addiction comes from all underlying issues. For the last 5 minutes that we've been speaking with, I absolutely think so. It's not necessarily your addiction. You just said right now that your mom's a bitch and that your dad hit you your whole life. Right there, you haven't dealt with your childhood. And so that's affecting, that probably has some of the effects that has caused you to start sipping detergent.
Yeah, but he like every day after school, if he got I had attention problems as a child. I had ADD, and therefore I didn't do too good in school. And I would say I got like C's, and sometimes my teachers will complain. And I didn't see my mom a lot because she worked late shifts. So whenever my dad got a bad notice from any of my teachers, he would, when I got home from school off the school bus, he would be waiting at the doorway with a club, sometimes a belt.
And I really believe that most people that are in our treatment facility are in there because they didn't have a great childhood, or they were molested, or some trauma happened. I mean, and most people that have an addiction have some type of underlying issue. When you deal with that first is when you're going to see the addiction will go away.
I am receiving help right now, but here's the reason why I don't think it's helping is because I really don't feel like that anybody cares about me. I do have friends, and I do have a really close friend, but I mean, he's told me to get help, but I just don't really feel like anybody cares, and my therapist talks to me, and really it just goes in one ear and comes out the other.
Right.
So I mean, I
Well, I mean, we believe in the people that come into treatment, and we care about the people also. We're not just here to make money, and yeah, of course we have to all be successful, but we have to be successful in changing people's lives.
Oh, and so you said I would probably have to stay 90 days, 92 days, whatever you said.
Well, I mean, what I tell people is start off with 28 days. Most people come into the facility not even wanting to come in because they're forced by their loved ones. But then once the 28 days is up, they're like, you know what? I see it really helping me, really changing my life. What do I need to do to stay longer? Then they say another 28 days. By the end of the second month, they're like, you know what? I literally see a big change in my life. I want to finish all 3 phases. So then they say the final third month.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really see that there's a reason to get better because, to be honest with you, I did love my wife, but then she sort of had what is it? She cheated on me. Well, it wasn't really a long-term cheat, but let's just say she had sex with another guy. So that was also another part of the divorce. But I told her I would forgive her. But I didn't start snorting because of her. I did it because my friend told me, well, dared me to at a party, and yeah. You know how some people like dare you to snort, like like pixie sticks. Yeah, that's pretty much like what it was like. He dared me to snort detergent.
Well, I mean, I'm here. I definitely can get you into treatment. You know, we can, if 28 days is going to be enough for you and you feel like by the 28 days, you know, you're good, then absolutely. I want to do what you think is best
Okay.
and how you feel that you've changed your life. And if 28 days is going to do it, it might, there are people that only stay 28 days and stay clean and sober, but it's you, the individual.
Okay. And also because it like it is quite addicting. So I don't. I actually am actually. I can save my money because I don't really have very expensive energy bills because well I can't even like wash my clothes because like when I see detergent I mean any kind. Like I mean, wash my dishes, wash my clothes. What am I talking about? My dishes. Like I don't wash my dishes. I actually use plastic dishes and like paper dishes. So actually, I can't even like wash my dishes because like as soon as I see it, I like want to snort it.
Well, to be honest with you, like, I know if my child has some type of an addiction problem, I definitely would, as much as I might be disappointed in the choices that they made, whether they were younger or in their teens or even in their 20s, no matter what, my kids are everything. And money doesn't, a price tag is not on their life.
Mhm.
And you don't even need to let your family know, like, oh, well, by the way, I need an addiction for, detergent. You
Yeah.
can say, like, I'm just having a tough time, and, I
Well,
need to go get some help.
they like 100% know because well my mom walked in on me doing it once. So yeah. And
Okay, so
so
why
like
not face the fact and humble yourself and say, look, I need to get help. I'm reaching out. Can you guys help me?
yep. And also when I do snort it, I get a like tingling sensation like throughout like my whole nasal cavity whatever. And when I do get high, um, my wife told me. Well, I don't remember, so I guess I don't really remember anything when I get high, to be honest. But once my wife told me that I took my son's bike, went onto the roof, and I rode into our swimming pool off the roof. Yeah, I don't remember doing such a thing. Like I can't even remember like what I do when I get high.
Well, what's the choice would you like to make? How do you want me to help you? Do you want me to help you get into treatment?
Yeah. How much is the 28 days?
I would have to see if you qualify for the scholarship for 8,000. I don't see it being a problem, but I have to run it by my director.
Mhm. Well, I have 120,000 in my bank account, so
Okay. Well, it's a matter of when you want to get started.
um well right now I don't know if I should get started cuz yeah, I really don't know. But cuz my wife recently had some kids with this other dude and yeah. Well, no, not recently. She had them before we got married. So their birthday's coming up, so I don't want to like miss their birthday or anything. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then my birthday is in May. So and it was my mom's birthday today, and I sent her a card that said, one more year closer to you dying. But yeah. So
Well, I mean, you have